In today's video, I'm going to show you how to get up to $450,000 worth of working capital for your business, even if you're a fairly new business and you have some bad credit. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I am your host, Landaverde, business coach, commercial lender, and broker, helping you scale your business and increase your wealth. If you are ready to grow your business to 7 figures and beyond while creating the financial freedom of the lifestyle you want, then subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell and you'll be notified every Thursday when a new video comes out.
ARF Financial is one of my go-to lending partners for a small business ranging anywhere from $5,000 to $675,000. So as I said at the beginning in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can get up to $450,000 for your business, even if your personal credit score is as low as 551. So here's a couple things. They have a promotion right now that if you borrow now, you can get rewarded with a $2,000 gift card. Hey, that's not bad at all. But here's the gist of it. They've been around for at least 15 years, since 2001, so 20 years. They have helped over 17,000 businesses get in excess of $890 million worth of funding. They can do up to $675,000 loans if there are more than one entity involved, but generally there's no collateral required, which is a big deal. Flexible terms up to 24 months. There is a line of credit available, which I'm going to discuss in detail in my next week's video. Minimal paperwork. Approval normally takes 48 hours or less, and the funding between 3 and 5 days. Repayment is not tied to any type of credit card transactions, and the interest, as you know, as a business owner, is tax deductible. So my goal today is to show you a bit of what's possible if you are needing a working capital loan. So I want to show you. So I wanted to show you this because I can put it in perspective. This is one of the flyers that I received, so I can talk to customers about it. But just to give you an idea, the loan program advantages: the loans can go from $5,000 to $450,000 for a single entity. There's no collateral required. This is very important. No loans from $5,000 to $450,000. No collateral required. Funding in 5 business days, and the terms go to 12 to 24 months. These are not huge long-term loans, that you have to be repaying for years. The intent is that you use it, you pay it down, and you can get another loan. Minimal documentation required, which you know how it is. It's kind of the opposite of dealing with an SBA loan. You can get up to 100% principal deferral. They have a COVID guarantee. All loans come with a no-fee line of credit, which is, they have a hybrid product, and I'll go over that in the website in a little bit. There are 2 types of industries they work with. There are the preferred industry types, and there's expanded portfolio. But if you are a fast food restaurant, pizza delivery, sub shops and takeout delivery, quick service restaurants, fast casual restaurants, coffee, donut, and ice cream shops, liquor stores, grocery stores, drug stores, barbers, car washes, gift stores, hobby stores, electronic stores, commercial cleaning services, urgent care, home health care, chiropractors, veterinarians, pet stores, etc. You are considered a preferred industry for them. So what that means is that as a preferred industry, your minimum Equifax score of 551, which keep in mind that there's 3 credit bureaus on the personal side. They only work on Equifax. So if you have at least 551 on Equifax, which is very, very low, I would consider bad credit, then you qualify, which is unheard of. So long as you've been in business for a minimum of 1 month with the same ownership, and your revenue has to be at least $17,000 per month. So monthly revenue of $17,000. So if your revenue is less than that, you probably don't have a good chance of getting qualified, because the revenue is very important for your ability to pay, which is something I talk about, is your debt service coverage ratio. Although they don't talk about it openly, it's something that they have to measure, your ability to repay. If you're not having at least $17,000 a month worth of sales, and that is annualized. Now, does that mean that you have to have $17,000 every month? Probably not, but you have to average that $17,000 a month, which over 12 months is $204,000. The requirements used to be higher. They used to be $250,000 or even $25,000 a month or $300,000. So they have come down quite a bit. Now, in the expanded portfolio, it's right here. So I am an accountant. So accountants have an accounting business. So accountants, they have to have at least a 601 credit score. Aerospace, defense contractors, agricultural service products, alternative energy, architectural services, auto parts, breweries, wineries, distilleries, building materials and equipment, computer software. I have several clients in the software business, for-profit education, manufacturing. If you're a manufacturing facility, under all of these categories, whether it's chemical, drug manufacturers, you will be considered under the expanded portfolio. And what does it mean as far as underwriting? Your minimum score has to be 601, which is still, considered on the low side. And your minimum, you have to be at least 24 months or 2 years in business with the same ownership. And your revenue has to be, it's the same as the preferred industries, at least 17,000. So if you have all three criteria, you have a very good chance of being approved. So let's go back now to the website. So
if you're a startup or a small business owner and are having a hard time raising the capital you need for your business for A or B reason, or don't know how to position your business so you can get the business credit into the hundreds of thousands of dollars so you can access the cash when you need it, I can totally help you. I'm on a quest to help 10,000 business owners not just get the working capital they need, but to scale their business so they can sell it. Reach out to me. Email will be below and next right here.
So specifically, I wanted to show you. So if you can go through the website, you can see that they have loans by product, the interest-only flex-pay loan, the flex-pay loans, the lines of credit, the working capital loans, the bridge loans. A bridge loan is a loan that you're only going to need for a certain period of time. It's going to have a little higher interest rate, but a bridge loan is meant to be that, a bridge between two types of financing. If you want to see the loans by industry, I already covered a lot of these. You can do that on your own. At the bottom of, you'll find the link that it is the link that I use. So if you're interested, I'm going to put the link at the bottom so you can click on the link directly and deal with ARF Financial and apply. I will be notified of your application. So let's just look at the working capital loans. So the working capital loans, a lot of what I already show you in the underwriting criteria, 12 to 24 months. You can get approval as little as 3 days. You can turn your loan into a line of credit, which is pretty phenomenal. The interest you pay is tax deductible. Now, it's one thing you need to keep in mind. They do not report to the business credit bureaus. So if your ultimate goal is to establish a business credit that will increase your paydex score at DMB or be reported to the bureaus so you can get more of the type of revolving credit, this is not it. If you're looking for a working capital loan because you need the working capital, this is a great loan. Now, there's good and bad because if you default on this loan, it's not going to report to the Business Credit Bureau, but it's not going to help you build your credit either. So that's important for you to know.
Hey, I need a favor. If this video you're watching right now currently resonates with you, I would love to get some feedback. The best way to do that is to like and comment on my video. It really helps the algorithm for my channel when you interact with me on a personal level. I'd love to get your thoughts. Thank you so much.
I wanted to also show you so there is that, and I wanted to show you the payments on the lending process for these types of loans. So there's immediate access to funds, fixed weekly payments. The FYI, your payments will not be monthly, will be weekly. Weekly payments, which is, put that in perspective, if you were dealing with a cash, a merchant cash advance or an MCA, you would have to pay daily. So this is weekly. Now there is a purpose for these types of loans. They're never gonna be the SBA loan, but if you need capital quickly, this is it. A lot of my customers are very, very happy with them. You can defer up to 50% of your principal to reduce your payments by paying interest only You can amortize your deferred principal over time. So they want to work with you. You can receive a renewable line of credit with up to 6, I believe it's 5 or 6 draws. So say you were approved for a $100,000 line of credit, depending on your revenue, you would have to take an initial $10,000 advance, and then you can repay it down. And the thing about a line of credit, you only pay for what you get. But I'll talk more about that next week. Access funds when you need it, and receive a free personalized business insight report when you apply, explore strategy, business relationship, etc. You can actually pursue the business, and you can get the working capital that you need. There is more here that you can read about them. I highly recommend them. I've been very, very pleased with them. So hopefully this video was helpful to you, and I encourage you to apply. The link to apply will be in the description section of this video. So let me know how it goes, and feel free to comment on the video and let me know how I can help you. Thank you so much.
For a limited time, I am giving away 2 of my biggest resources, my Advanced Growth Plan template, as well as my Financial Projections Workbook. These 2 documents together have helped hundreds of business owners predict and achieve financial success in their business. Go ahead and click on the link below. They are my gift to you.